Pat, obviously you made a huge commitment to Hassan Whiteside, a player with limited experience, to a degree limited productivity, played off the bench second half of the season. What made you go out and feel comfortable enough to give pretty close to maximum money going forward to a player like that? And was there ever a point, just the magnitude of the deal, when you had to sit back a little bit and realize the sort of commitment, such a long term, to a player who is a relative neophyte in this league?
Different world we're in the NBA. Ira, you've been covering it for 29 years. We've only been here 28. How can you cover it for 29?
Well, we're going into the 29.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So you've seen the changes over the years. So all of us have been around all these years, have seen how the things have changed. I mean, when I was coaching the Lakers, I remember Jerry West calling me on the phone in my first year and saying, we just signed Mitch Kupchak. He was the first free agent to ever sign a free agent contract. He signed for like $1,800,000, $600,000 a year for 3 years. And so I said, what do we have to give up for him? He said, nothing. He's a free agent. And so Mitch Kupchak came to the Lakers, and at $600,000, he's making, I think, twice the money of Kareem and twice the money of Magic and all these players. And so, we've seen this whole thing change over the years dramatically. And this summer there was an explosion, an absolute explosion of dollars and the amount of money that came into the system because of the television contract and the cap going from $70 to $94 million. That's an added $24 million. I've never seen more teams with more maximum room than I've seen this year. So there are a lot of opportunities for players to really capitalize. I don't look at that with Hassan. What I look at with Hassan is that we were very fortunate to get him. But we did track him, and he was on our radar, and we ended up getting him here. And we saw enough in the last 2 years to say that this is a very unique talent, very unique player. And at the dollars that he's going to be getting over the 4 years, we felt that was worth the investment. You've all seen him play, and he can absolutely dominate a game, and on the defensive end, blocking shots, rebounding, lobs, dunks, all those things. And but I wouldn't judge him and warn him. Don't warn him, please. And you shouldn't do this just because the guy got a max contract. Don't warn him that you better play well, or we're going to tell everybody you're not deserving of the money. I mean, if you take a look at some of the contracts that went out the first 2 days, on December the 15th, Andy and I are going to be getting a lot of calls from teams about how to get rid of those deals. And so we believe he's an essential part of this team, anchors our defense, will improve offensively, and gain more confidence. So we agreed, as an organization that he was a player that we're willing to make that investment in. I don't think he's a neophyte. Neophytes don't, get 20 rebounds and 20 points and block 12 shots. He is a little bit young and raw to a leadership role and a responsible every single night role. You got to produce these numbers. That's what our obligation is as a franchise, as coaches, to make sure he's productive. But the money doesn't have anything to do with it.